Question number 3. Are you a conformist or an individualist? Now what does this question talk about? Now this is simply asking, are you conformist? Conformist is someone who follows the notions, the norms, the set beliefs or traditions or institutions. Okay, so I can say a conformist is a person who is not an iconoclast. Okay, so are you a conformist or an individualist? Individualist is a person who follows what he believes is right or appropriate. Now most Americans believe they are the latter. So most of the Americans believe that they are individualists. That is, they do not follow or they do not comply to or they do not conform to the set beliefs, notions, traditions, canons. They like to challenge those boundaries. Okay. Now most Americans believe they are the latter. Now perhaps you are a cage-bursting entrepreneur or a transgressive artist. Now what is the significance of this word perhaps? Perhaps is a support signal which is expounding upon the previous statement. That is, most Americans believe they are the latter. That is, most Americans believe they are individualists. So when I read this statement, the statement is followed by perhaps. You can easily understand that this sentence would be an expounding of the previous sentence. Okay, the author will elaborate on the idea presented in the previous statement. So did you understand now? Most Americans believe they are the latter or they are individualists. They could be cage-busting entrepreneurs. Cage-busting, those who get free or liberate themselves from shackles. They do not follow the set norms or boundaries. They just break free from all those boundaries. Or a transgressive artist. Transgressive, exceeding or surpassing the boundaries or limits or benchmarks. So these things, whatever is mentioned in this statement, are simply expounding the idea in the previous statement. Okay, let's move further. More, or maybe you are just a free-thinking outlier. This is again a continuation of the idea presented in the previous statement. Okay, my own non-conformity in early adulthood took the form of religious conversion from Protestant to Catholic. The author talks about himself now. The author says he himself is a non-conformist. That is to say, the author himself is an individualist. He is an iconoclast. My own non-conformity in early adulthood took the form of religious conversion from Protestant to Catholic. Now the author converted his religion to show his non-conformity. Okay, he doesn't conform or he doesn't abide by or comply to the set notions or norms. He breaks free. So he converts his religion, bailing out of college to play avant-garde music. Now he is stepping out of his college to play some unique, totally different music. Now what do I understand? If he had continued with his college education, that would be a conformist. But he is bailing out of college. Okay, he is discontinuing his college. This displays the author is a non-conformist and he plays avant-garde music. That is a music that is entirely different, that is not classical, that is not traditional. So again here the author is transgressing. And most schismatic of all, to family and friends, the thing that caused the greatest disagreement or non-conformity was voting for the Republicans. So what do you understand out of this? The family and friends of the author, they have set the notion that we have to vote for the Republicans, but here the author proves his non-conformity by voting for the Republicans. Okay, now this is how this thing becomes schismatic. Now let's see the question. Which of the following best describes the function of the third sentence? What is the third sentence? Let's look at the sentence. That is, perhaps you are a cage-bursting entrepreneur or a transgressive artist. Now, what could be the function or the purpose of this sentence? That is simply to expound or elaborate whatever has been said in the previous statement. Okay, now let's look for it. It corrects a common misconception among Americans. Throughout the passage, we do not have an idea, we do not get any idea to support that there is a misconception tamed by the Americans. So when we do not have a misconception present over here, there is no question of correcting that misconception. So A is out of question. B, let's see the answer choice B. It elaborates on a claim made in the previous sentence. Yes, it is expounding or elaborating a claim made in the previous sentence. Yes, this could be my answer choice. Now let's see. It provides a context in which to understand the increased popularity of individualism. Is it giving me a context why the individualistic tendencies have increased or why individualism has become popular? No, it's not giving me any such context or a clue or a reason. So C cannot be my answer choice. Let's look at answer choice D. It explains why individualism attracted such significant number of Americans. Again, this is similar to option choice C. I don't have a reason. It's simply an expansion or a continuation of the previous sentence. Okay, so D cannot be my answer choice. Let's look at answer choice E. It describes the demographic characteristics of the American society. What do you understand from this demographic characteristics? Demography is the study of the population patterns, okay, maybe on the basis of age or on the basis of gender or the economic status. But do we get any such things in the passage? Not at all. So what is the only possible answer choice? That is answer choice B.